He is a Hawaii filmmaker who is making waves in the industry with his recent projects gaining his big recognition and accolades.
That's right. And I sat down with Etienne Aurelius to hear about his projects and a bit of his own story. He's an award-winning filmmaker, and he wears just about every hat in the film industry: director, producer, writer, and cinematographer. And we're joining him today to talk all about his new projects, one of which just swept all of the major awards at a big film festival. We're talking to Etienne Aurelius. Hey, Etienne.
Hi. So good to see you.
So good to see you. And I know you've been up to so much recently and some very exciting projects. So first off, let's talk about Lucy, because this was a big one. You just won a lot of awards. It was your first ever narrative film project, winning 3 prizes: the Grand Jury Prize, Audience Award, Best Actor, and then you even received a 5-star review from Indie Shorts magazine. You were nominated for many more awards. So tell us all about that experience and what it's been like.
It was a great experience. It was my first time I've ever touched a camera shooting an actor and like having to be a part of that whole machine of like that narrative film world. And it's something I've always wanted to do. Growing up, my dream is to become a feature film director, and I was lucky enough to be reached out to by an actor and a friend of mine, Mojan Arya, who basically asked me to DOP this short. And I read the script and I liked it. And when I was on set, I honestly didn't know anything about what I was doing, but the second action was called, it was like all that training and all that experience I've had with Jason on the road and watching all these directors do what they did, it just clicked into drive, and like something else takes over my body. And then I just go and shoot. And then the product is what you see.
That's incredible. So how did you create not 1, but 2 feature films within just a year, and then also get these incredible Academy Award winning and nominated producers to come on board as well?
I was able to, by the grace of God and their kindness, convince like very, very talented actors like Mojan Arya, Maine Kinimaka, Charmaine Benoit to want to support my vision, them knowing I've never directed anything, but they see this spark inside me that wants to give me a chance. And we went to Kauai and Kualoa Ranch, and you sit there on the rock in the grass, and we create this film that has this special energy in it that just shows Hawaii as in its purest form. And this is a story about survival, that first film.
All right, now I know you just gave us a little bit of a background on one of the movies, and the 2 movies have yet to be released. So I know it kind of has to be a little bit under the wraps, but can you give us a general idea of what both are about?
Yeah, so that first film, what I just spoke about, was my first movie called Kapo. It's about an indigenous woman who is sadly addicted to drugs due to the influence of her foreign boyfriend, who's an Australian. A journey and a story about becoming a woman and leaving behind the chains of colonization that have been brought on us. And the second movie I'm super excited about. This is like, it's just taking you back home to my roots. It's a film called Peahi, and in Hawaiian, Peahi means the beck and call. So it's about a 12-year-old boy who's homeless that lives with his mother, and he has dreams of becoming a big wave surfer so he can pay for his mom's life and they can live in a home and help out his friends in the homeless camp too. It shows that it doesn't matter your circumstance, if you want something bad enough and you put yourself in the right positions, you can end up having that if you work hard enough and do it for your community. It also sheds a light on the homeless situation.
Yeah, and speaking of Peahi, we have a clip for the viewers to see. So.
Yeah. So this clip is, it's a monologue that me and Kai wrote together that really explains the feeling of Peahi, that he's explaining to the little boy, my actor Dustin in the movie, what it's really like. So enjoy.
When you're riding a wave at Peahi, all time stands still, and the world gets really quiet. In that moment, you feel so insignificant. Even with all the training behind you, nothing can prepare you for what you're about to experience. Understand that you're in the shadow of a giant that you're trying to outrun. But you have to remain calm and slow yourself down. Where everyone else wants to run like hell, you take that leap of faith, where you'll become one with the wave. Everything around you becomes pure chaos, but the illusion you have of control will be the only thing that helps you make it. And when you do, nothing on this earth can compare to that feeling. If you ride this wave, you'll be the youngest to ever do it. And with that comes endless opportunity. Because all it takes is one wave to change your life.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, that was crazy. That day was like the biggest day in a decade, and that wave was insane. Like, he was having a shocker through the whole afternoon and morning, and he came back strong. And I was on the shoulder of that wave screaming my guts out, and like I lost my vocal cords that day, and it was pretty insane.
All right, well, coming up on Living 808, of course, we're going to continue our discussion with Etienne Aurelius. We'll talk more about his recent projects with Jason Momoa and so much more, so stick around. Living 808, we'll be right back.